Hi everyone, my name's Andrew. I'm here for Isaac's channel, Blue Bag of Borelli. Today I'm doing my top 10 Carlton players. I'm going to start from number 10 and go in reverse order. Now, starting from number 10, I would have to say Chris Judd. Won a Brownlow for us and we're at rock bottom. He could have played for anyone, but he decided he wanted to come home to Melbourne and he helped out Carlton big time. And yeah, I think Carlton really owes this guy quite a lot, and he really did help out the club big time. Wouldn't you say, Isaac?
I agree with you, yep.
Now, number 9 was Anthony Koutafidis. You got to love Kouta. He was probably one of the few people that could probably play every position on the field.
He could, yes, he could.
Yeah, he was truly one of a kind, and he could be a tall midfielder or a mobile forward or a mobile tall defender. Yeah, he could do it all, he could.
He could, yes, he could. Great choice.
Yeah. Now, number 8, it might be a bit of a strange one, but David Rees-Jones.
No, he's a great player.
He was a great player. And that 1987 grand final, he was able to run off Dermot Brereton and make him look like a complete idiot.
That's true.
Mind you, a lot of people can make Brereton look like an idiot, and he does need help from anyone else. But David Rees-Jones, there was a great player, but see, it comes a time where you've got to have a bit of a hard nut to sort people out.
He did do that, yes.
Yeah, and he was more than happy to do that. He'd go up and smack somebody if they needed to. He'd do all sorts, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you love that about him, eh?
Yeah, so he was a great player. Now, number 7, Patrick Cripps. The guy's won 2 Brownlows for us now. He took a pay cut just so he can keep the team together.
Yep.
I'm completely on his team, because he could have said, look, I want to go home to Western Australia and play for West Coast or Freo. No, he hasn't done that. He could have gone to Brisbane or Collingwood or anyone else. Yep. And, right, I want to be in a premiership team. And name your price, he would have got it as well.
Yep.
But he hasn't done any of that stuff. He's remained rock solid and completely loyal to Carlton. And this is why he gets my respect. So, Patrick Cripps.
Great choice. He gets more respect, and I'm sure we speak for everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
We love our captain.
Yeah, I love our captain. And I honestly do hope he wins a premiership and part of the premiership team. Hopefully that'll be this year as well. And with Jagger coming in the team, what would be a good idea is if he was to maybe spend a bit of time up at full forward, like what Richmond used to do with Dustin Martin.
Yes, that's a good idea. I like that part of it.
Yeah. Number 6, Eddie Betts. There was a guy that he could kick all the freakish goals that no one else could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carlton should never have let him go to the Crows, but they eventually got him back. And
that was heartbreak. When he left, that was heartbreak. Yeah,
and if I was to draw up a best ever team of Carlton ever, he'd be in there at the forward pocket.
Yeah, that's a fair call. He deserves it too.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He was great at his position, master.
Yeah,
a master small forward.
Yeah, he was one of the few guys that could actually make forward pocket his.
And he did.
Yeah.
Yep. Great choice.
Yeah. Number 5, Fev. He might have been a bit of a goose off the field, but he made up for it on the field.
Oh, absolutely.
And look, in my opinion, Carlton should never have gotten rid of him and let him go to Brisbane when they did.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, look, fine him or sack, drop him, but don't sack him.
Exactly.
If they had kept him on, he would have been one of the few people that, apart from Buddy Franklin, to get to $1,000.
I agree with you. I reckon he would have been a sneaky chance. Yep.
Yeah. And if he had gone on for a few more years, he would have been in the $1,000 club.
Yeah.
And here's another guy, who I honestly believe that, look, Carlton, if they were to draw up a best of, he'd be up full forward.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah, alongside Eddie Betts, that'd be 2 of my started the best off Carlton team ever.
Yep.
Yeah, number 4, Greg Williams.
The Diesel.
Yeah, the Diesel. Jag Smith, he's the new Diesel, but
yes.
You can't beat the original, though.
No, that's right.
Look, John Elliott was right about this guy. He knew he had to get Big D into the team.
Yes.
And that was the only way we were going to win that premiership back in '95.
Yep.
And there was a guy who could get 40 possessions contested, uncontested, regular basis every game, no questions asked. And
yeah, he was a ball magnet. Yeah. He was a machine.
Yeah, he might have been the slowest guy on the field, but he was a machine. He made up for it in other areas by his ability to get down in the bottom of the pack. He'd be getting the ball for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Greg Williams.
A great choice. So top 3, is it?
Yeah, up to the top 3. So now it's number 3 is Craig Bradley.
The running machine.
Yeah. Now, there was a guy who I'm convinced that if he had been born in Melbourne and started Carlton in his young years, he would have been part of the 400 club.
Easily.
Yeah, because you do remember,
easily.
Played 99 games for the Port Magpies.
Exactly.
So if he had been born in Melbourne, he would have been part of 400 club. No
easily,
problem.
And he played about 20 for SA as well.
Yeah, he played 20.
Roughly.
Yeah, and there was a guy, he had freakish pace. He could run all day long, he could. And I still remember that one goal he kicked against West Coast in 1994.
The banana.
Yeah, the banana. And that was probably one of the best goals I've ever seen him kick. And,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and for a good goal on the run, he was the guy who could kick it.
A very special player, Braddles.
Yeah. Now, number 2, Stephen Silvani. There was
Sauce.
Yeah, he was probably the best defender. Him and Bruce Daw maybe, the 2 best defenders, but he was named in the AFL Team of the Century.
Yep.
And it was a great choice, and even on a bad day, he'd still play really well. And like I remember one game, he played on Plager Lockett, and Plager got 13 goals against him, but David Parkin said about that game, anyone else, that would have been double or even triple. This guy would have had 20 goals or 30 goals against anyone else.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. He was easily the best fullback of the century.
Yeah, and the best defender Carlton has ever had.
Yeah.
And one alarming fact I read about him was when David Parkin initially got the sack from Carlton back at the end of 1985. He was only a young man at the time. He was going to leave for Fitzroy, but he didn't. He stayed loyal to Carlton.
Yes.
And there was a guy that we should have be eternally grateful for.
Absolutely, he's a legend, icon. We love Sauce.
Yeah, we do. Gotta love him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great choice at number 2.
Yeah.
So number 1, Andrew, the king. Who's number 1 for you?
Oh, it's got to be Stephen Kernhouse. So there was a guy who, he completely loyal to Carlton. Now, okay, stuck around at Glenelg for a little bit longer, but that was only because he wanted to win his premiership at Glenelg.
Yeah.
He joined in the 1986 season, and Cole was right in getting this guy into the team. They knew they had him, and he got 2 premierships, and this guy was completely loyal to the club. And like when when the Crows formed in 1991, he could have come home, but no, he didn't.
He didn't.
Yeah, he wanted to stay loyal to Carlton, and that such is the testament to the bloke and the club that I reckon if he had been joined a year or 2 early and stayed on a year or 2 later, he could have been a member of the 1,000 Goal Club as well. Yeah,
I would have loved that, but you're right. He did. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was a great player and probably
a great captain as well.
Yeah, great captain, and I reckon. Like without doubt, if I was to draw up the best of Carlton team ever, he'd be in there.
Oh, absolutely.
He'd be the captain.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I'd have him at centre half forward, Fev up at full forward, Eddie Betts at forward pocket.
I like the sound of that. Whoa. I love the sound of that. That's awesome. That's a great list, Andrew.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'd probably have Alex Jezelenko. He'd probably be in the forward lineup as well. But
maybe that's something we could look at next time, a complete starting 18 with 4 subs. Yeah. With 4 interchange and a sub. Maybe we can look at that down the track.
Okay, maybe you and I can draw up something
we'll do
together.
A combined team of the century.
Yeah, or best of Carlton ever.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Andrew, thank you very much. Round 1, we've got Richmond.
Yeah, and go the Blues.
No worries. Take care. Thanks, guys. This is my first video of the year for Blue Bag of Borelli. Like, share and subscribe and comment. And please leave your comments down below. Who are your top 3 greatest ever players? I love Andrew's list. Go the Blues, and remember, win, lose or draw, I love my club.